Cory, so obviously you're not American, but you are unofficially an American citizen. You're dating an American. What has 4th of July kind of started to mean to you now with your time in the States?
Yeah, it's funny you asked that, Shawn. I'd go, as far as say is the 4th of July is one of my favorite holidays. I know I've, kind of got into a little bit of a routine here. I got a couple buddies from college that, I always spend the 4th with, and, obviously Paxton now. So, I really enjoy the 4th, and, it's about, grilling out and some fireworks, maybe a little can jam. So, I enjoy myself for sure.
And Cory, many people may not know, once the season ends, what exactly coaches are doing with their time. The season came to especially an odd end this season. What have you been doing through the offseason as a coach?
Yeah, it was such a crazy ending to the season this year. We've had a lot of time, and basically we've been off for about almost 3 months here. So mostly my job right now is just reaching out and recruiting players and getting all that stuff kind of squared away. Obviously equipment and all that kind of good stuff. And then when I get a little time, I like to hit the golf course if I do get some free time.
What are you typically doing in your summers? What are 3 things you have to do in your summer for it to be a complete summer?
Well, 4th of July celebrations would be 1. Golf quite a bit would be 2. And maybe work on my tan, get the summer bod going, but it's been tough since I stopped playing, that's for sure.
Now, Cory, are you the grill master, or do you leave that more for Paxton?
No, I take over the grill. I'm we got a little grill back in Pittsburgh we use, and I enjoy grilling, so big steak guy.
Okay. What's your favorite cut to cook?
I was talking to Lucas today here. I'd go with New York strip, but apparently it's overrated, but I mean, it's still my favorite, so big New York strip guy with some corn on the cob.
What's your seasoning secret? What do you have to throw on there?
I'm not sure if this is Canadian. I don't think it is, but Montreal steak spice. American, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, I use that. Sprinkle that on. Maybe let it marinate in some Italian dressing too, if you're feeling real ambiguous. But mostly just Montreal steak spice.
Now, I'm sure you get the question more than enough times being from Ontario, but how have you adjusted to living in the South as a native Canadian?
Yeah, well, I've been in the States for quite some time now, going to school down here, and then obviously playing 4 years of pro and heading into my 2nd year of coaching now. So I think I've adapted pretty well. I mean, this is my first summer actually though in Fayetteville, and I mean, I turned on my truck today and it said 37 Celsius and I almost fainted. So just getting used to that, but other than that, it's not too much different, to be honest.
Now let's go back to the cooking side. Are you a propane guy or a charcoal guy?
Propane. All okay. Propane, yeah. I've never really experienced the charcoal. I hear it's really good, but mostly just propane for me.
Smells great, man.
Yeah, it's not so bad.
Okay, you're talking about sides here. What do you have to complement your steak to make it a meal?
Mashed potatoes, probably a Caesar salad. Actually, you know what? I could go loaded baked potato too, but yeah, and then obviously a Caesar salad. Start with that, and if Paxton's feeling up to it, maybe she whips up some corn on the cob. But I leave the corn on cob to her. So.
Now with the holiday weekend coming up in just a couple of days, any big plans for the 4th?
Yeah, I'm gonna head back to my girlfriend's cottage. She's got a cottage in upstate New York, so I'll go up there for the weekend and enjoy some time. I'll be back in Fayetteville, the Ville, on Monday. So.
What are you looking forward to the most as the summer kind of winds away? As 4th of July is kind of the halfway mark. What are you looking forward to as we really start to get toward the season and into next season?
Yeah, I mean, I'm really excited for next season. I think, obviously last year, and we were really successful, but I think we can build off that. And as the summer winds down here, I'm going to start to get more excited. And once the guys start rolling in here, it's going to be all systems go. And come that time, the excitement's going, and I'm sure the guys will be excited to get back here too with. Obviously how things ended. So yeah, really looking forward to it.
Now everyone wants to know, when should we expect to see some of those great players you've been recruiting getting signed to us?
Yeah, I think the fans, they're probably looking forward to that. I think, maybe towards the end of July we'll start releasing some of those. I think we got some really good players signed, some guys coming back that I think the fans will enjoy, and obviously some good new young guys. So I think that'll be good, and the fans got something to look forward to.
So a season to look forward to for next season.
Oh, for sure, Shawn, you know that.
Well, Cory, it's always a pleasure to talk with you, my friend.
Thanks for having me, Shawn. It's great. It's nice and rustic back here. Nice backyard you got.